Hey everybody, happy Monday. Welcome. If your Monday was like mine, productive, and you're just feeling like you just want to curl up and take a nap. So, welcome. We're all in the same boat. If not, whatever we're in, whatever emotional state we're in, we can definitely move and take it up a notch or two. So, that is my intention for tonight. To get things moving, take the mood up a notch so then we can, sleep a little bit better tonight. My playlist is about 15 minutes, so that will give you an idea how much time to set aside. I look forward to connecting with you guys. Let's get moving. We're gonna be starting on our knees. And tonight we're doing some breath work, because breath work is one of the most powerful ways you can get connected with your body. So, if you don't know that yet, it's a great thing to learn. Where's my volume? Okay. Hi guys. All right. I'm gonna ground those fingertips either side of those hips, stacking shoulders over hips, pulling in with that deep core. I'm gonna give myself just a little more volume because music is what drives the class for me. Inhale, taking those fingertips up, opening up through those shoulders, pulling them back. Make sure we're pulling back. Palms come out. Exhale, take it out. Cactus arms, pulling those shoulder blades even a little bit further back. I'm going to bring that chin forward. Inhale, pull those elbows in, open it back up. Rounding back through the small of the back and pushing that chest open as we come open. Quick exhale as we touch. Inhale as you open. And we're gonna double it. That's double time. Take it a little faster. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Exhale. Palms are up towards the sky. Folding, leaning that heart backward, pulling those toes back. Just like you're pulling a rope all the way back into your heart. Deep abs, core is engaged. Staying open through those shoulders. Pulling from the middle. Right here is where we're pulling and twisting. And inhale, bring it all the way back up. We got into that pretty quick. Exhale, we're going to walk it forward. Palms are grounded. Down into those fingertips. Suction cupping. Those palms up. Walking those toes back. High plank. Inhale, taking it up with the hips and the pelvis. Down dog. Pedal it out, right and left. Warming up those legs. Exhale, take it forward, high plank. I hope that didn't, let's see what happened there. So, high plank. Shoulders are stacked over those wrists. All the way back here, you want those heels stacked over the toes. Take it down, knees, right and left to the mat. Beautifully done. I know we're getting warm really quick here. Inhale, push it all the way back up into that tailbone. Releasing through those shoulders, pulling those shoulders down from those ears. Roll it forward, high plank again. Lower down here, chaturanga. Halfway down, and then shifting it forward. Into your cobra, opening up through that heart. Take it back. Knees are hip width apart, toes are touching underneath that tailbone. Fingertips engaged, gripping the mat. Pulling that tailbone back down towards your heels. And the inhale, gaze it forward. Bringing it forward, tucking with those toes. Bring it back up, down dog. Softening with those knees. I want you to gaze forward. You hop, walk, to jump. This is going to be top of your mat. Sink it down into those knees. Pulling, pushing those hips forward, standing up tall. Inhale those hands back up. sinking down into those knees. Sink it down. This is your chair. You want to sink that tailbone down as much as you can, pulling that heart open so we're not rounding forward over those hips. Taking those hands in prayer all the way down in front of your heart. Grounded down to that left foot. Gripping the floor with your toes. Inhale. Bring that right knee up. Pull it up. Pulse it up towards those prayer hands at your heart. You get that burn started some way. Keeping those elevated toes flex back towards your face. You're feeling it, just smile. Inhale, pushing it up. Exhale, open it up. So bring those hands back down, cactus arms. Giving yourself a little back bend here, making sure those glutes are pushing your hips forward as you're pulling. Shoulders back, opening up through that heart. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Sink it back down into your chair. So we are zipping up between the knees, all the way up the thighs, tucking at the hips. Bring those prayer hands down to your heart. Lifting up those right toes, rolling them back down, gripping your mat with those toes. Lift up. Left knee. Flexing those left toes back towards your face. Pull that knee. Pulse it up towards your midline. Sink it out a little lower if you can. That spot where you wobble but not quite fall over. And pushing it back forward. Dropping that foot back down. Beautifully done. Lift it back up. Extending all through your fingertips. Inhale. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Exhale. We're going to bring that right hand down. Fingertips down. Extending to the left side body. Pushing your ribs from here. Push them over. Opening up. Make sure your bottom half here is fully engaged. And inhale up. Letting those left fingertips drop down to your thigh. Pulling those thighs in together. Pushing your ribs to the other side. Bring it back in. Inhale, hands all the way back up and over. And take it forward. Heart comes. Shoulders in line with those hips. We're going to walk it. Somewhat of a wide straddle, feet wider than your hips. Exhale, folding it down. Grabbing for those opposite elbows. Sway it out, letting your body weight pull you down. Finding that momentum, making a figure 8 with the crown of your head. Finding all of those tight spots, breathing through. Slowly making that figure 8 bigger. Exhale, release. Walking those hands back forward. Top of your mat. We're going to bring it back with those toes. Again, high plank, tucking with that low core. Shoulders stacked over those wrists. Lower it down halfway. Shifting it forward into your cobra. Exhale, take it back. Child's pose. Inhale, gazing forward towards those fingertips. Gonna bring it up. Stacking those shoulders back over those wrists. Lower it down halfway. Hold on those elbows tight into your ribs. Child's pose push-ups. Keeping your hips and shoulders in one line as much as you can. And keep that core engaged. Push it back. Beautifully done. Inhale, lifting up that right hand. Exhale, threading it through that left armpit. Letting the right side of your head rest on the mat. Inhale, lifting up that left hand. Rolling out, opening up that wrist. As big of a circle as you can make. Exhale, bringing that left hand back down. Unwind to the right side, gazing forward, bring it back up. Another round, lower it down. Just 90 degrees, holding those elbows in as tight as you can. This is one of the best ways for us women to be building upper body strength. Okay, one more, bring it down, hold it, and push it back up, take it back, beautifully done. Pulling that tailbone back down towards those heels. Inhale, lifting up that left hand. Exhale, threading it through that right side. Opening up through that heart. And breathing. Inhale, lifting up that right hand towards the sky, rotating it out. Whatever crinkles and crunchies there are, roll right on through it. Breathe through it. Lower that right hand back down. Unwind that left side. Coming up on those fingertips. We're going to walk it back halfway. And then take that heart out towards your right knee. Extending through that back. Walking those fingertips out. Keeping the shoulder in the socket, extending all the way out through the crown of your head. Getting that stretch, this side body. Bringing it back up on those fingertips, walking it back center. Holding that core back in, take it all the way over. Left side, lower it back down. Heart over that knee. Walking it back center. Bring it back in. So bring those knees slightly in, hovering shoulders over those knees. Make those sideways so you can see what I'm doing here. So, hips are hovering. Shoulders in one line with those hips. We're gonna pull, just like we have a string attached here. Pull up with that core. Take those arms out to the side. Just like you're turning a doorknob, either wrist. Beautifully done. Inhale, take it all the way up. Using those hips to push forward. Gazing up at the ceiling, pulling those biceps back behind your ears. Letting your upper body drop back as much as is comfortable. We're gonna bring that right palm back, right on top of that glute. Lowering that left palm down. Fingers are up, thumbs on the inside. Really engaging those glutes under your fingertips, pushing your hips forward. While we're pushing those hips forward, the upper body is pulling back, opening through the heart and the neck, throat. It's important. Slowly, slowly lift it back up and turn back around to you. All right, so we're on our knees. We're gonna walk it forward. Fingertips spread wide. Bring it back, high plank. Push it all the way back, down dog. Pedaling out with those knees one more time. Pulling that core in, pushing that heart open. Take a moment to breathe here. How do you feel? As opposed to when you started. Shift it forward, high plank, lower down, halfway. This is your chaturanga. Inhale, take it up, cobra, opening up through that heart. Saying exhale. Saying a prayer of gratitude for how you feel right now and the fact that you have a vessel to be able to move. Tucking those toes, bring it back up. I'm gonna take those hips right and left. My hip flexors are yelling at me. They're not used to this much work. It's okay. Movement is the best way to move that soreness through. Exhale, bringing it back forward. Again, tucking through that low core. Lower it down, halfway. Bringing it back up. Cobra. Tucking with those toes. We're just bring those legs up, take those hips over to the right side. Grounding down to those fingertips. It's just the hips that are moving. Bring it back center. Take it over the left side. Pulling in that core to help support your back. Bringing it back center. Pushing back up with those hips. I'm gonna lower down with those knees, bending those knees, gaze it forward. Push it forward into your high plank. Take it up into your dog. Finding your breath, lower down with those knees, push it forward, high plank. All the way up, down dog. Again, lower with those knees, hover them as you shift forward into high plank. Pushing it back up, down dog. Lowering with those knees. Shift it forward, high plank. Up, down dog. One more time, lower with those knees. Push it forward, high plank. And down dog. Lowering down onto those knees. Bring those toes together, down child's pose. Congratulations, you made it. Spend as long as you would like here in child's pose. Take a moment to catch your breath. Appreciate the blood flowing through your system, the lungs, and bringing your oxygen. The way your entire system works together, no matter how well you may seem to take care of it, if you have an off day, your system is still compensating to get you where you need to go and help you do what you need to do. My movement practice has become indispensable for me in getting through times of stress. I can't not move. When I not move, I lose energy. It's an expression of moving gratitude from myself to my body. It's a really beautiful relationship when you can build it, and I so appreciate each of you for coming to practice and move with me. Thank you. May you all have a great couple of days, and I will see you soon.